Okay, this question is looking at a perfectly competitive industry in which there is a profit. And so first thing, when you're drawing a competitive industry, we need to show the industry on one side and the firm on the other. We have what are called side-by-side graphs. And it doesn't matter which side you put either one on, as long as you've got both. So you could put the industry on the left, or you can put it on the right. I know that we've done this the opposite way in class, but it really doesn't matter. All we need to do is make sure that the supply and demand curve within the industry establishes a price, and that becomes our marginal revenue for the firm. And so that price comes all the way across horizontally. That's the price that each firm has. We have a profit here, we know, because where marginal revenue equals marginal cost is our optimal output. And at that optimal output, the average total costs are less than the price. And so we have this green area, which is our profit. So what happens in the long run is that firms sitting in other industries see this profit, and by definition, if there's profit in this industry, there has to be loss in another, because profit is telling us that we're doing a certain amount better than our next best alternative. So if we have a profit compared to our next best alternative, then they must have a loss. So when firms are in the short run, they're stuck in their industry, but when their short run ends and they enter into the long run and everything is variable, firms will determine that they would rather be in an industry with profit than one with a loss. And when that happens, we'll begin to see firms enter into the industry. And so the supply curve will begin shifting right, moving down along the demand curve until we get to a point at which price, which is our marginal revenue, is equal to average total cost at our optimal output. And so at this point here, there's no more profit. And so in the long run, this is where every industry will be. They'll have a zero profit, which is normal profit, and entry and exit will cease.